Okay, so boys and girls, we've been talking about the United States Constitution. We've been talking about our amendments. And on the back wall, we have which amendments? Which ones? Kenna? The first 10 amendments. However, there's more than 10.
I think she's a great teacher because she's really nice and she's really flexible. And she teaches things in a way that we'll enjoy it and a way that makes it memorable.
No, there's more than 14. Because remember, we talked about some of the ones that were added. Steven?
She's like just really fun, and she lets us like take off our shoes, and just it's like really comfortable.
The preamble of the United States Constitution. I am just really passionate about what I do. I love those outside the box kids, those square pegs, the ones where they don't normally fit in a traditional classroom. Ensure domestic tranquility. Who ensures our domestic tranquility?
She's really nice, and like she lets us take our shoes off, and she's really flexible with their work, and she makes it fun to learn instead of like other teachers that just put you at a desk and just give you worksheet after worksheet. Like, she has fun activities for us when we want to learn stuff, and like her class has really made me want to actually write. Like, she's the only teacher that's made me want to write.
So we're priming ourselves back to where we left off before we started BizTown.
She's not really like one of those Charlie Brown teachers that constantly go on and wah, 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 wah. So like she actually explains it instead of just telling us what it is. And just saying, oh, you're going to do a worksheet on verbs or something like that, and just hands it to us.
And when we make changes to our Constitution, what are those called?
We're so proud to have Miss Burnett here. She's amazing. If you've filmed her classroom, if you've watched her teach, the passion that she has for those students is amazing. The passion she has for the subject is amazing. I think the most incredible thing that Bethany is able to do is she's able to reach every student.
The framers wanted the Constitution to be able to be changed.
Oh, absolutely. I could not imagine being anyplace else. Like, I could not think of like, gosh, would I want to do something else? And I did. I actually did leave the classroom for 3 years. And it was really difficult for me.
Like they build
And that's been my mission ever since, is that give me those kids that are on the fence. Give me those kids that give everybody else gray hair and headaches. I want them all. Give them to me because I get it. I understand them. I know how they feel. Okay, so the Constitution is our framework.
The reason I look forward to coming to her class is because she's really nice.
Because what did they do? They built our country, right?
She like makes it so that we can understand it like in a fun way.
and to like so he can make shots.
It's my home. And this is my family. This is my home. And this is why I choose to come to Venecie every day to commute. I could not think of a better place to be than here. I mean, the people that work here, they're your family. They've been my family for a long time. They have been through births. They have been through deaths. We have been through divorces. We have been through everything together. And I couldn't think of more loving, caring, and supportive people than who I work with here. I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. There's no other way to put it. When people ask you, I'm like, I work at Disneyland. I work at Disneyland every day, and I'm very blessed and lucky. And that Supreme Court justice is serving 40. That's 8 presidents they could go through.
It makes me really happy, and like it makes me want to come to school like every day that I can, because I know that if I'm having a rough day, I'm just gonna come here and I'm just gonna have a wonderful day.
You have Constitution matching, true and false.
Bethany has a knack for making sure that every child feels heard, every child feels like they're special, they're unique, and she builds on that. And just like any human, we can have a bad day, and we can have one of those days that are challenging. We can have a day in which we woke up on the wrong side of the bed, our coffee got spilled, my lunchbox fell apart. She will zero in on that child and make sure that they have the best day they could. And she works with the parent, she works with other teachers, she works with me. I can't tell you how many times I've come in this room because a child has left another classroom and is sitting at her dining room table, as I call it, in the corner over here with her, and they're totally calm, they're ready to go, and she's already talked them down. she makes sure that they all know how important they are to her and reaches every single one with a unique relationship.
How this is going to look.
And guess what? You have a great teacher here at Vencie Elementary. So much so that your staff named her your Teacher of the Year for Vencie Elementary. Well, today, have you figured it out? I think she's figured it out. Today, we are going to name your teacher, Miss Bethany Burnett, as Sarasota County's Elementary Teacher of the Year.
Talked about great teachers, and I was like, oh my God, this is really happening. My guidance counselor was standing behind me, and she goes, I will catch you if you pass out. And I was just like, I did it. I won. I can't believe it. I actually did it. And it was surreal. Like that whole, it was like I wasn't in my body. I was walking up there. I couldn't, the emotion was so overwhelming and raw and real. And it took me having to watch that video at least a dozen times for it to sink in. And I was just like, I can't believe it. I actually did this. Like I did this. I get to be in this position of being the voice for all those children that don't have a voice. Like I believe that if it was meant to be, and I would remember sitting in my car before I went into my interview and praying and going, okay, if this is meant to be, if I'm supposed to be your vessel and to speak in regards to these children and to be their voice, it's gonna be. And so I feel like this is my opportunity to show the rest of the world that no matter what label you wear or what label someone puts on you, you can rise above that and become something so great. All you need is one person to believe in you. One person can make a difference. I firmly believe that, and I've seen it. I see it every day when I come in.
One of my other favorite things about her room is just, it's as unique as she is. She's very quirky. I think the kids really are attracted to that. They like that, and it almost makes them embrace their own quirkiness. So the care and the passion she has for the kids, the quirkiness she brings to our 5th grade team, as well as celebrates those differences in our students, that's what you want to see in every elementary school.
So if you get stuck or you're having a meltdown, come see me, Kyle Lewis. Come on up. I love it. I just love it here. So, and I love them. Boys and girls, nice job. We are going to transition back to our homerooms. If you could give Miss Kirsten your paper on the way out, you can give her both. Put your name on both. Make sure you have your name on both. And I will see you at the door where you may stick your hand in the potty for doing a great job today.